What the fuck is up, everybody? I'm gonna give people time to get in the bed and excuse my tone. I need to go get me something to drink. Give me half a second and I'll be right back. Let me get something to drink. All right, y'all. Now, I haven't done me. I wasn't going to do any more of these shows, but I see that people want to keep playing with me. Now, the first thing I want to do is go through the astrology. Let's get the signs of the people that's involved. I usually don't do signs, but today, for some reason, there were some cards that were stuck. So I'm going to go ahead and call them out. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. The first sign we have out here is Aries. The second sign is Taurus, Aries and Taurus. We got Aquarius, Scorpio. Aries out here twice. Anything that comes out here twice, I feel that they are the ones that we should pay like most close attention to. Sorry, y'all. I've been yelling a little bit today, so my voice is off. And this is what kind of led to this show. We got Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio out here twice, Aquarius out here twice, 60 degrees. And I don't know why when we saying degrees, I feel like we dealing with Masons. We got 30 degrees, 60, 90, and 180 degrees. Or either people done took turns. Things that made a big change in events with all the stuff that's going on. So that's what I get when we dealing with degrees. All right, we got Aries out here 3 times. We got Libra in the 7th house. We got Libra out here twice. Venus, 7th house. Sagittarius. Libra out here again. Horoscopus. And then I got Greek on here. Somebody worshiping Greek gods. And then I'm getting these degrees over here. We already know about these Masonic lodges and these Eastern stars. And then we got markers of the hour. So they markers of the hour, the sky, the time, or the stars. And what I get from that is a bunch of they demonic ass magic. We got Aquarius out here like 3 times. Gemini out here again. Pisces out here again. Aries out here again. And Libra. So those are all the signs that is involved in this, which means it's the same group of individuals. Let's connect the fucking dots. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. If you would like to support the channel, please just give me a minute. I'll drop the cash out after I'm done. Okay. Let's get some names because we're going to connect the dots. I just want to get names right now. If places or anything like that come out, I'm going to sit it to the side until later. But I want to get names because we're trying to see what the connection is with the family, the Tarotten bitches, this whole Shanita, anybody around me. And some of these people have fraudulent identities, right? So when you're dealing with fraudulent identities, and if you or someone has been, went through something or being victimized by these people or whatever, their real names. Their real names and information might come out as connecting dots as well. I'm on my first stack of cards for names. We only pulling names right now. See who I connected. Any other things that comes out, I'll bring it out later. I'm going to set them to the side. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. More dirty family secrets. Let's get them out. Let's see who all connected. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And I want to put something else out last night, too. I seen a little white car out here. I've been seeing that car. It's gray. For a couple of nights, right? Same person in the same black clothes running back and forth. Quit playing around my door, okay? It ain't safe to do that. I see everything. I don't know if it's Shane, Tasha. I don't know which one of y'all hoes it is. Shanita. I don't know who it is, but y'all hoes better quit playing. Because you ain't about that life and you ain't finna do shit. So why you keep running around playing with this fake ass magic and shit that's only gonna get you caught up in a situation? We pulling names. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Right now, we just gonna go to the names. I'm gonna do my readings a little different today. And let me make sure I put this out. I don't give anyone permission to use my content, especially for monetary value, to post my content on TikTok, Spotify, Rumble, Instagram, none of that shit. If I find my content is posted anywhere, I'm coming for your pages. So don't post my content nowhere collecting no funds in my name. And y'all please make sure when you giving cash out donations, make absolutely sure you're hitting the right cash out. I'm going to be switching up some things a little bit anyway, because a lot of these people create fake cash outs. Okay, let's get to the first set of names. Let's remember we pulling names, okay? We got Tiffany, Divine Messenger 33 LLC, Calvin, spelt with a K, Lando, Flying Nuns, remember we pulling names. We got Thomas, Alfred Evans, age 13. Randy, Tara, Jeffrey Morris, Brian, Kaya, Betty, spelt with a Y, Titania. Let's remember we taking names right now. Free Bands, Casino Rico, Garfield, John Boy. Hold on 1 second, child. Let me switch my earpiece out. Make sure I can. Okay, y'all can still hear me. All right. I stopped on John Boy. Kenny Roots, Turnip Seed, Spiritual Advisor LLC, Maddie Mae, Powell Reese, Nick, Dion, Fake Terrier Readers, Ginger, we on names right now. Honey, Patel, Cartel, Royal, the Veil Terrier, Ayana, spelled Iyonna, Deborah Dewberry, DeKalb County Clerk, Fat Boo, Bobby Joe, Wanda, spelled with the O, Lil Gator, Emily M, Candy, Candy, Lavez, John Reese, Papoose, Baby Cameron, or the name Cameron, Eastern Stars, Mopey, Stallings, Tanya, Blood, Scooter, Fareed, Jean, Yusuf Bell, Tyrese, DeKalb Detectives, Just Me, spelled M-I. Just remember, we pulling names. Xavier Jafar, Bear Cooper, Dre, Cosmic Royal Family, Uncovering the Truth Oracle, Uncovering the Truth Oracle, Charles James Ski Truitt, Young Thug, Bean, and that's somebody's nickname. Todd, spelled with 2 D's, Saw Comic Reads, Aunt Ethel, Juicy, BDB, and these are names, all names. Marlon, Atlanta Detectives, Candace, CANDACIE, Adams Funeral Home, or the name Adams, Destiny, Ike, See What I See Terrier, Out of the Blue, or Investing Out of the Blue, Coleman, COLMAN, or COLEMAN. First set of names. Let's get to the second set of names. Let's connect all the dots, all the names. I'll get to the places and all of that stuff that came out with the stacks. This is the first stack I got. 5 stacks. Second stack, let's go. Names. Hold up. Yeah, okay, I'm right. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons. Okay, make sure y'all can hear me. Let's connect the dots of these 30 family secrets. Who all connected to these 2 names that's in the title? We're pulling names right now. I get to all the other stuff after I'm done with the names. Who all involved in this inheritance bill? The gang stalking, the lies, the identity thefts. Let's get the names. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And there's a couple of other names that I ain't put in here yet that I know involved. But I'm gonna do that another day. We're gonna deal with these because it's so many. This jump been going on for years. Like it was said to me earlier, since I was a child. And I'm tired of playing with these folks. So let's see. Let's see who all connected. Let's see who been doing this shit since I was a child up until current. Because you bitches still stealing and you're still stopping and laughing and think shit's sweet. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And anytime any of these Tarotten bitches or anybody want to address me, I'll drop the link on these shows too, you know. I ain't got no problem with doing it. We get names. Y'all excuse my voice. I've been yelling. All right. Second set of names. Let's go. Aunt Mo. Maceo Bice. Precious. Winfrey. Wayne Williams. Pam. Somebody's name could be May. Alfred, the down low Sissy Morris. Bronzewin's Cove Terrier. Nino Brown. Fannie Willis. Let's remember we get names first. We're all connected. Cynthia. And we're going to take Governor. NFL Nita, the copycat. Milton Harvey, age 14. Gracie. Yellow Boy, spelled B-O-Y. I'm sorry, B-O-I. B-O-I. We got Mitchell, Tonio, Deborah, Rob Bass. That could be somebody's nickname. Franklin Delano Roosevelt Morris. Joe, and let's remember these could be estates that has been stolen. It could be people that's involved. It could be victims. It could be people that's related to these folks. It could be people who behind the scenes doing shit. They could be in the Tarotten group. You know what I'm saying? They could be real serious. I'm just saying put everything where it fit like y'all tell everybody else. Let's get back to the names. We got the spiritual savage. Rituals is out here. Mary Worthing. Dee Dee. Kevin Laval, Boss Hog, Fake Nigga Williams. The Mayor. Blood Rituals came out as well. Hall, Hall. Quint. Marquila. Tasha with the A. Susan. DeKalb Police. Calvin Swift. Caitlin May. Marks or Katie. Clifford Jones. Mr. Benny. Pee Wee. Dexter. Tom Morris and Mob Ties. Harrison. Nut. Koala. Dreadhead bitch. So it's a bitch got some dreads. We pulling names. Or somebody might call themselves dread. Crystal with a K. Sonia Muhammad. Donald Trump. Erica. Matula Shakur. Monique. Mark. Shaman Anderson. We get names. Smith. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We got Rebecca. We got Moo. Jamie Brooks. Kirk, or the nickname Hollywood. Cassandra Elaine McClure, or Sam Morris. Ann, Ann. Mildred. Young Mozzie. Hadel Patel. Cosette. Belinda Lester. Jackson. Kane, Kane. Christians. Tangela. Let's remember we getting the names first. Pop Truitt. These people could be deceased. They could have been unalive by some of these folk. They could be related. It could be estates that belong to these people that is being compromised right now. It's a whole lot of stuff going on because I know a lot of these folks, you know what I'm saying, is dead and they had properties. They had houses and cars and shit that just didn't quite go to the right people. And you know how you question shit, but it's like, until you really find out what's really going on, you be like, damn. Okay, we get names. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. If you would like to support the channel, I will put the Cash App up later. I really just wanted to get this out. Those who know my Cash App and you would like to support, I really appreciate it. We getting names right now. As a matter of fact, yeah, we're going to get the names. Then I'm going to go back over what came out with each stack of these names. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Like I said, this shit been going on since I was a child. Because there's other family members that's been compromised. It ain't just me. It's other people's families that's been compromised. And it's this one group of motherfuckers that's doing all this shit. And they think this shit a game. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. We pulling names right now. And when one of my family members come in, let me know y'all can hear me clearly, please. I want to make absolutely sure y'all can hear everything. Somebody. And let me continue. We getting the names out. The Durty family secrets. Let's connect the dots. Whether they was involved since I was a child, whether they involved now, whether they was involved in 2001, 5, 6, 1991, 1980, 1975, 3, 4, 2010, 1959, 1966, 1957, 1963, 1922. This shit go way back. This shit go way back. It's a damn shame when your own family and friends put you on the goddamn plantation. It's a whole lot of Anthony Johnsons running around here. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. I'm pulling names. Excuse my voice, y'all. Like I said, I've been yelling today. I'm pissed and I'm just tired of a lot of shit. I try to mind my business and stay in my lane, but you know people won't let you do that. We get names. Everything else that's falling out, I'll make sure I go back over it. We on pile 3. Because I got like 5 stacks for names, and then I'm going to get into some other cards. I just want y'all to know how many names. It's thousands of these people. Let's remember, it's been going on for years. It's not just one family compromise. If they stole one inheritance, how many more did they steal? If they got one person that can get on their payroll to get $5 off their rent or to get their next fix, how many more motherfuckers was they able to get to do the same shit? We getting names right now, y'all. All right. We on the names. We got Corey Reese. Corey Reese. We got Allison McClure Robinson, the drunk teacher. We got Betty out here again. Luby Jeter, Angel. Crown Her Intuition. Dun Dun. Janice, spelled Janis. Gloria. Down by Law. And that's a gang. Uda. Nipsey Hussle. And then Carter Rose, because that's on the flip side. Nipsey Hussle. Miss Minnie. Rick. Carmelita. The Fake Save Blood. Barnett. Or Lily. Sergeant Wyatt. Leroy. Derek Dub Walker. Uncle Sam. That could be somebody's uncle. Keisha Carter. National Guards. Fat Mama or Venice. Evans. Weaver. Suave Boss, Toya, Doris, Sierra spelled with an S, Bud Light, Akaya Travis, and Bud Light could be somebody's nickname. Pamela, and 45 is on the other side. Ashley, the Transformer Morris, Lil Bootsy, Stanley Morris, Delante, David, Fat Shit, that's somebody's nickname, Roger, Jack, Whitehead, Nikki Map, and let me read what's on the other side. Hold on, we got Scottdale. That could be somebody's last name or an area. We got Hosea Williams, Tanjanika Little Bit Lee, Toot Toot, and Cigarettes is on the opposite side. Blackbeard, Venus Taylor, Alex, James Earl Barnett Jr. or JB, Mario, Bankhead, Joyce, Marshall, Swingers out here, Asia, and Jellyfish is on the opposite side. Monica, Dinocracy Takeover, Calhoun, and this could be some of these people's last names or, you know what I'm saying, Addie, ADI, Calvin with a K, Graveyard is on the opposite side of Calvin, Tony, Dirty Dick Faked His Death Adams, Johnny spelled with a Y, Walt Baker, Gator, Mayor Kasim Reed, Anthony, Collins, Benjamin Simmons, Jr., Younger and Krumah, Eben, the fake ass Muslim, Donald, Witch, Mildred, Cheryl Johnson, Kathleen or Caitlin, Felicia Morris. Just remember we connected the dots to the names first. We're connecting the dots to the names first. Tim, Jeffrey Mathis, age 10. Matthews, Ellis, Skip, Shantae, Tori Little. Tori Little. Washington, D.C. is on the other side of that card. Samantha, Sam or Sammy, Lexus, Tukey, Manchester Arms is on the other side of that card. Lil Ree, Jake, Tasha with an O, Nicole, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Gibson, Anthony, Antoine or Ant, Wanda with an A, down low is on the back of that card. NBPP, Properties is on the back of that card. Nation of Islam, Deborah Hall, Andrew Jackson, Rally Rucker Funeral Home. The name Summer or Summer could be relevant, but I'm thinking, that could be somebody's name or something happened in the summer. Keisha Lance Bottoms. Woods is on the back of that card. Bird from the Curve. That could be somebody's nickname. Cornflower or Moonflower. Lakeisha Carter. All right, let's get to all the rest of the names. I'm going to do these last two piles together. And it'll be a lot easier. So I can go on and move on to everything else. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We connecting the dots to the Durty family secrets and the Tarotten hoes and everybody else who involved. Y'all give me 1 minute. Let me get me some water. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We on the fourth set of names. All right. We on that fourth set of names. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. More Durty family secrets about this insurance fraud and hearing this stuff. Gang stalking. Fake deaths. Real deaths. Setups. Let's connect the dots. We're going through the names first. Y'all. We on the fourth stack of names. Fourth stack of names. And I'm going to pull the fourth and the fifth stack, and then I'm just going to run through them. Because I got some other stuff I want to touch on. Yeah, that's been going on for years. It's not just me either. Like I said, I'm going to go. It was other cards that fell out. I want y'all to remember that. For each stack, I'm going to go back over them. And a lot of that stuff probably referencing, matter of fact, I'm knowing that it's referencing the people that's in each stack. You all will be able to put it wherever it's supposed to fit. For people who follow in this situation and know what's going on, whether it's on the camera or behind the scenes. All right, I'm finna do the 5th stack, the 4th stack done. I'm gonna put them right here to the side. And then I'm finna get this 4th stack. This 5th stack. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Cause I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the bullshit. And I try coming up here, like I said, even doing any more of these. But since people want to play games. And let me tell you something. If y'all see anybody on any platforms that is using Family Secret series, it don't belong to them. There's somebody by the name of Shanita, and there's a couple of other people that's been using my content and placing it on other platforms and trying to act like it's their life. And it's not their life. They the ones stealing. So they could confuse everybody. They got a lot of people that's involved in this shit. If y'all getting emails from me, fake phone calls, any type of text messages and stuff, that's not me. That's not me. I'm not calling, arguing with anybody. I'm not texting anybody any crazy shit. I'm not doing any of that. It's a whole lot of people behind the scenes trying to set me up and set a lot of other people up as well. But we don't start connecting the dots. And they got Terrier people and all kind of people in there. Amira, Sankofa, Empress Setmet, Onika, Crystal with a C. Some of these men up here too is involved. Because I think it's one little young man, the spiritual savage. I don't know if his mama named Shani, Tasha, the Williams family. It's so many of them. But they all up here pulling tarot cards. So if I could show proof of who I pulling cards and who I related to who, how y'all gonna be able to say you wasn't involved in the shit y'all doing? If I could connect all the dots to who y'all bitches connected to and who are y'all sent for me and who I was stealing and all the rest of the shit that's going on, how y'all gonna be able to lie about who involved in this shit? Cause these hoes talk a lot of shit cause they figure nobody's, paying attention to anything. Y'all, we on the last one and there's a lot of names coming out of here too, boy. It's a lot of shit. I might have to come back and do another one and just do names for this one. It's so many people. It's a whole ring of these motherfuckers. They got all kind of people involved. The government, the police, judges, all type of shit. They got broke motherfuckers involved. They got junkies involved. They got prostitutes involved. They got goddamn gangbangers involved. They got motherfucking scammers involved. This is a whole big ass fucking ring of people. And then they stage your death and take your identity. And then send people to sit around and watch you. Make sure you ain't going nowhere. Make sure ain't nobody coming in to see you who got something going on and all that old bullshit. Goddamn. Recording your conversations. They come in your shit or put cameras in your home. They tapping into your computers. They fucking with devices. They got all type of tracking devices. They can hear everything we saying and doing. All right, y'all. We finna get back on these names. All right, I did the 5th stack. And it was a lot came out of that one. So let me just go on and put these to the side. I'm finna call out the 4 stack of names. Let's remember I went on to pull all of them so I can move on to something else. And then I'm gonna run back through everything that came out with each stack. All right, we on names. Let's get back to it. Intuitive Master 1 or 11. Stacy, spelled with a Y. Peanut. One second, y'all. Holia or Alia Muhammad. And we have or either Robinson. And we have overseas on the back of that card. Remy Ma. Brantley. Teresa. Techwood is on the back of Teresa. Masons. Sylvia Renee Morris. Funky Pussy Cop Shy. Tila. Chisa. Delamay Heflin. Skeeter. Queen's Throne. Netanya. Ashby Street is on the back of Netanya. Solomon. Jasmine Ruth. Fred. Habitual is on the back of Fred. Tupac Shakur. Cosetta. T.H.U.G. Wannabe. Morris. Wannabe. Hold up. Yeah, Wannabe Morris. She wanna be a Morris, but she's still Simmons Freeman or Freeman Simmons. The impersonator. Cosetta. Simmons Freeman or Freeman Simmons. Third Avenue is on the back of her card. Donna Whitehead, the cab clerk, arrested on the back of her card. Alex, A-L-I-X-S. A-L-I-X-S. And the other one was with the E, the other Alex. And 1950 to 1953 is on the back of Alex's card. Pooh Lady and Cheater is on the back of her card. Lil Boosie out here again. So somebody familiar with Lil Boosie, and we got thousands on the back of that card. Just remember we get names. Infinity. And on the back of Infinity, Dying. More Peppermint Harriet. Lakeisha Travis. Tempest is somebody's name. Jernigan. And AIDS is on the back of Jernigan. Big Worm. West Side on the back of Big Worm. Edward Woohole. IV is on the back of his card. Annie Lois, Louis. J Prince and CJ. J Prince and CJ. Loving God Wins, Intuitive Lessons. Let's remember we pulling names. I'll call the rest of the cards after I'm done. Shanita Nicole Anderson and Mother is at the top of this card. Gates, Police is on the back. Kemp and Matthew, and we see Matthews with the S. Queen Cascade or Queen Cascade. 2000, 2005 is on her card. Tenosha, stabbed on the back of her card. Salem, we already saw Solomon. Salem and fake bitches on the back of Salem. We got Gerald, Demetrius Westbrooks, Sarah with an A or AH, Tweety Bird, and Simpson Road is on the back of Tweety Bird. Patrick, Gregory Dillard Jr., or Robert Dillard Jr., Jake, or Chop. ICU is on the back. Trick, that could be somebody's name, or it could be a disease. We got Wayne Williams out here again. Jacala's Divine Terrier LLC. Johnny Shy. Diarrhea is on the back. We get names, y'all. Pudding. That could be somebody's nickname. My Queen's Eye. Lester Anderson. The nickname Cheese. Eunice Glass Powell. Stalking is on the back of that card. Watkins Funeral Home. Baxter. Bernice Reese Donaldson. Michaela. Shanna. The Red Dogs. Solar Mind. Alfred Junebug Morris Jr. Just remember, we get names. I go back through all the other stuff. DJ Black Charm. Drugs is on the back of his car. We got Stephanie, the nickname Frog. Samantha out here again. Nita Bug. Mario. Brittany, the confused Dyke Morris. Savage Intuition. Cupcake, it could be a boy. Kawana. We connecting the dots. Y'all should have shut the fuck up. Kermit in is 1010. Lonzo out here again. Malachi Z. York. So some of these motherfuckers could be Nuwabi and somebody nicknamed Money Rich. Demon Couples. I'm gonna leave that right now. Atlanta Police Department, side bitches on the back of that card. Lily, the CIA on the back of that card. McClure, DeKalb Medical is on the back of McClure. Nawana, Jonathan Reese. Okay, that's the 4th stack of names. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Let's get to the last stack of names. Oh, hold on. Let me see if this was names right here. Hold on. Yeah, Johan, Akeem, Stokes, Naomi, Larissa, South Central, Watts, Bobby, Hutton, Sam Cook, Geronimo Pratt, Dead Prez, Prodigy, Gambling, Concerts, Driver, Security, Shayla. Okay, that's the 4th stack. We on the last stack. Then I'll go back to what fell out on these stacks. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We connected the dots to the Dirty Family Secrets. We gonna get the names out first. All the people who was involved in all this scamming and shit and still doing shit. Still, thieving and backstabbing and manipulating and doing all type of shit to folks. All right. We on this last stack of names. Make sure ain't that hit the floor and then like that. Hold on, y'all. All right. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We got Tab. That could be somebody's name or Tabitha. Dorville is on the back of that card. We got Tee, perjury on the back of that card. Woodrow, AR-15 on the back of Woodrow. Portia, Deshae Mortuary Makeup Morris, DeKalb County Court Clerk. Touched as a child on the back of that card. The name Wolf, Michael, Mike Stevens, Charles Sanders, Tina Golston, Suave. Let's remember we get names. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We on the last stack of names. I hope everybody can hear me okay because I had to take off my earpiece. We got John, and on the back of John, we got bank accounts. Deerwood, that could be somebody's last name. I'm gonna put that in there. I don't know why Spirit telling me to do that. This could be somebody's last name, and on the back of that card, we got insurance, home insurance fraud. And Deerwood also is the name of a street, but it could definitely be somebody's last name. So I'm gonna make sure I just put that right there. We got Natasha Daw and Columbia Drive is on the back of her card. We got Kiki Hall. We got Demetrius by itself. We got Roberta. Uncle is on that side of Roberta, on the opposite side. We got Tamiria. We got Fat Linda. Jack Rabbit. Tysinger Walker. Rawaldo. Cat spelled with a K. Judges is on the opposite side of Cat. Room Shaker. Violation of oath is on the opposite side of Room Shaker. Uncle Tom's Cabin. Seeing Ghosts is on the flip side of Uncle Tom's Cabin. No. That don't go in there. Let's go Misha. It goes in there, but I'm calling out names first. Misha. Thailand. That could be a place called Thailand, but there could also be somebody's name Thailand. Then we got the name Frank. We got Lorenzo, and Marietta is on the flip side of Lorenzo. We got Miss Dot, and Land is on the flip side of the card, Miss Dot. We got Robin. Slut is on the flip side of Robin. We got the nickname Cherry, or somebody name could be Cherry. On the flip side, 357. Alice Morris. On the flip side, we got Tribes. Alice Morris and Tribes. Reynolds. Sierra with the C. JJ 7000. Lakewood Road is on the opposite side. Let me see. Lakewood Drive is on the opposite side. The Argument League. Kenny. Line ass fuck nigga ball. Black Sun. Moore. Moore. Kiki. Alive is on the flip side of Kiki. Dennis. Bitcoin is on the flip side of Dennis. Minister Inky. Boulder Crest Road on the flip side of Minister Inky. We got Neil. Snatched is on the flip side of Neil. Melissa. Leonard Dead Dick Holloway. Unri or Unray, spelled Henrie. And on the flip side of that, you got Eastwick Apartments. The name Art, and you got Kimberly Court on the flip side of Art. Jabari, and you got the East Side on the flip side of Jabari. Maynard Jackson, the Navy is on the flip side of Maynard Jackson. Miss Dolly, Shouted Low. Food is on the opposite side of Shouted Low. I don't know why. Maybe they put some in Shouted Low food to cause them to have that accident. Theo Red Boy Anderson, T Baby, Lady Law. Avondale is on the flip side of Lady Law. Ty, KD, Dixon. Neglect is on the back of Dixon. Snup Nup. Victoria Harrington, the sick ass stepmother from hell. T.I. Poison is on the flip side of T.I. Angel Lanier, Ricky Lee, Kirk, Josh Bice, Wallace McClure, Tabitha, and we've already seen Tab. Sophia, the fake friend Adams. And then gonorrhea is on the back of Sophia Adams. Bobby, spelled with a Y. OG double D. And some of these people could be victims. Because let's remember, all these folk connected. It's been shit that's happened over the years that's been unsolved and all of that shit. So when you listen to my readings and you get the information that I'm giving out, make sure y'all so-called taking it how it resonates. And let's go. Y'all hoes quit playing with my motherfucking page. Fucking with the damn views and shit. The information still gonna get out. Mahogany, Shan. And on the back of Shan, we got Browns Mill Road, Rachel, Turk, Shay. And Murphy High School is on the back of Shay. Sinetta Studios. Allen Temple is on the back of Sinetta Studios. Joshua. Setup is on the back of Joshua. Let's remember we pulling names. Tangela or Tangy. Lolita. And animals is on the back, so I guess they sacrifice the animals. IKEA. IKEYAH. IKEA. Phone jammers is on the back of IKEA. Rashad Cox. No, I'll take that back. Rodriguez Cox. Maceo from Sisson Avenue is on the flip side. Junebug. Inherited stuff is on the back of Junebug. Fifi. We getting the names. Timothy. Alvin. Dirty Atlanta Red Dog police officer. Former Red Dog Jackson. Alvin Jackson. And Timothy. Pumpkin. That could be somebody's nickname. Saw Spiritual Warfare. Bixby. That could be somebody's last name. Bixby. And a car. Anthony Sput Sims. Poo Poo. Woody. Fake ass Uncle Tony. Sidney Lee Sweet and Low Jr., Sidney Lee Akins Jr. We get names, y'all. These the last set of names. These the last set of names. We got Brescia. Politics is on the back of Brescia. We got Juicy and Kickaboo. Callie, that could be somebody's name. We got Jane, Jayne. We got Tamika Joanne, Dookie Bookie, Stank Pussy Riley, Dillard, because that's her last name now. Cobb could be somebody's name, MC Shadi. Stolen Cars, and then Cobb came out right after Tamika Dookie Mookie Riley. Because she did marry Anthony Cobb. And then she went to Dillard, or whatever names, whatever order she married him in. We got Gwen. Stolen Cars is on the back of Gwen. We got Kenneth, Kenny Boo, Sweet Pea sucker ass nigga. Kenneth Kennable Morris. We got Big June. We got Shanita, the Dick Eater. Bust Plastic at Your Own Risk, Pritchett, Postel, Morris, all these names she using. Then on the back of her name, Safe Deposit Box. We got Big Dre. On the back of Big Dre, Backstabber. Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, Brown. Maria. On the back of Maria, Four Seasons, Apartments. Mia Robinson. Liquor. On the back of Mia Robinson, Liquor. Edward Hope Smith, age 14. T.Boo. And Texas is on the back of T.Boo. Colt. Nope, that don't go in there. I'll call that out. Ella. Marvin. Maze. That's somebody's name. Maze is somebody's name. We got Dread. Free Bands. Lakeview is on the back of Free Bands. We got Rebecca out here again. We got Miss Cat with a K. We got Jelly. That's somebody's nickname. 1965 to 1970 is on the back of Jelly. We got Sergio. Sex Ring is on the back of Sergio. Hollywood could be somebody's nickname. Pooh. Warnock. FBI. Excuse me, FBI on the back of Warnock. Wait a minute. That one go over here. Okay. Shavonda. Interferion on the back of Shavonda. Clifford Jones, age 13. Beach is on the back of Clifford Jones. Josh Griffin. Divorce is on the back of Josh Griffin. The name Rock. Sharmika. The nickname Rock and Sharmika. Vez Mom. Vez Mom. Let's remember we get names. Sister Noble on the back of Sister Noble, Panthersville Road. We got Dr. Leslie. Kim and Ethel on the back of Kim and Ethel, 2020 to 2025. Ebony. And on the back of Ebony, we got Tampa. We down to the last two cars. Let me see if these have names on them. Okay, let me see. Now that's vehicles. Let me see. Oh, okay. Samuel Gerhardt, last seen November 12th, 2024 at 12 o'clock. White male, 5'11", age 47. Red Ford pickup truck. Michigan tag, EVJ 72801 on I-20, exit 165. Norwood, Georgia. Date of birth. Let me see. I'm sorry. Norwood, Georgia. Going towards Atlanta, heading to Littleton, Colorado, or Toledo, Ohio. Okay, so that's the names. I'm gonna run right through this shit right quick. What I came out with the names. And then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next information. Y'all like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Sorry about my voice, y'all. I have been yelling today. I'm just gonna quickly put this information in here. I have been up. I did a late show last night, and that show will be back up, y'all. I just know people be trying to take folks' content and do all type of slick shit, but it will be back up. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. I'm almost finished, and then I'm finna run through these the cards that fell out with each stack. Okay, we're gonna get on stack one. What came out? We had Hawaii, syphilis, Alabama, Jonesboro South, fish, and that could be somebody's nickname or somebody could eat fish. Maryland, Hood, Columbia Drive, Louisiana, College Park, New Money, Zone 1, Pearls, Edgewood, Bank of America, Dunwoody, New Jersey, Broke Bitch, Sodomy, Chicago, Keller End, Wisteria Way. That's the first stack of cards that came out with the first names. Let's get to the second stack. Furs, North Carolina, Bixby Court, November, Robots, Cuts, Savannah, Cons, Tennessee, Demons, Traffic, False Documents, Knights Inn, Motel, Melrich or Melrich. That could be a street or a last name. Wealthy Woman, Rituals, Kirkwood Elementary School, Massachusetts, Oklahoma, Pine Street, 2005 to 2010, Genitals, a Creep. Let's get to the third stack. Bird from the Curve was on there. So snakes, molested, dirty cops, Illinois, sex, activists, Gresham, Fulton County Probate Court, SWAT, South Carolina, America's Best Value Inn, Mammies, Wealthy Man, Fingerprints, Beer Cans, Air Force,
Delaware. Zone 6, assets. Glenwood Road, deceased. Weed, locked up. Clothing, truck stops. Kirkwood Road, New Hampshire. Nebraska. Missouri. Rooms 110 to 120, Alaska. Swingers. Child abuser, Rocky Ford. Rooms 320 to 330, Michigan. Wyman Street. Kirkwood Road. Rooms 340 to 350, 1985 to 1990. Upstairs. East Hampton Apartments. December, Arkansas. Wisconsin. All right, we on the fourth stack. That's the third stack of stuff that came out with the third set of names. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons, please. Let's get to this third set. Okay. We got downstairs. Demon couples. Hayes State Prison. Conyers. Married. June. Chris Shonda. This name was on the back of June. Chris Shonda. Nevada. Pine Glen Circle. Pass Polygraph. October. Greater Memorial Hospital. Hollywood Court. Maryland. HIV. Orgy. Beer bottles. Alley. West End. Healthcare fraud. Jonesboro North. Denver. Commons at Imperial Hotel. Hiding info. 1955 to 1960. Kansas. 1975 to 1980. Cuts. Dumpster. Oakland City. Stank Bitch. Music Industry. Date Rape. Rooms 210 to 220. All right. Let's get on the next set. This is the last one. This is the last stack. Cadillac, BMW, a Jeep Cherokee, Tesla, Ford, Hummer, green, orange, lavender, triple black tint and or paint, silver, melon, champagne, tuxedo, bow tie, glasses. Georgia, Satellite Terrace, River, Kidnapped, Conspiracy, Connecticut, East Lake Meadows, Cocaine, Miami, Failed Polygraph, Needle Marks, Needle Marks, Baby Daddy, Rhode Island, Mississippi, Mookai, that's a nickname, Mookai, Headquarter, The Bluff, Stone Mountain, Georgia, Coercion, Burgess Elementary School, Warts, Bisexual, Kentucky, Plane Tickets, Mexico, East Point, Old Money, Rooms 300 to 310, Ponce de Leon, Murphy High School, Millions, New Hampshire, Memphis, Augusta State Prison, Emory Midtown, Cough, Stone Mountain Drive, Stone Mountain Park, and we already seen Stone Mountain, Georgia, Dirty Judges, Nails, Pebblebrook, Familiar Status, Winston Manor, Zones 2, Marriage, Florida, Rooms 330 to 340, Utah, Wyoming, North Dakota, West Virginia, Rib Shack, Mason Avenue, South Dakota, Chandler Road, health problems, clones, scars, Herndon Homes, stocks, hairs, ambulance, rooms 240 to 250, John Hope, Gold, March, Sugar Mama, September, Bridge, RV Motorhome, New Jersey, AK 47, GBI, North Carolina, Texas, Minnesota. So these people could be staying in these places. This is where they could be at. Are involved in certain shit. And them all the stacks that came out. So let me put all these to the side. And let's move right on. Because I got a couple of other things I want to get into with these folks. I want to get some clues on what all they've been using. I ain't gonna get too many of these clue cards. Cause I got a couple of things I want to cover. So let me get all this up. We're gonna get us a few clues, just a few clues. And I'm just gonna run through those. I'm gonna sit these to the side because it's still some more stacks of cards. I'm gonna run back through after I close. When I get ready to close this out to make absolutely sure. Spirit didn't want to speak on no more people that's involved. Family members. There's a lot of people that's involved in this. It's not just me that's going through this. So you might hear your family name come out. You might hear somebody's name come out that you know that's involved or some things like that. So just pay close attention to all of the information. Y'all give me 1 second so I could go ahead and get me something to drink, and then we finna go through all of this stuff. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Here I come, y'all. I'm getting me something to drink. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Hey, Watanya Boo. Hey, Trust. Moat Quick. I can't pronounce that if I'm saying the right thing. I don't want to mess up your name. If you would like to support the channel, the cash up at the bottom of the screen. I'll be right back, y'all. Let's get some clues. Let's get some clues. Let's see what type of shit they on. This little group of individuals that's on some bullshit. We already know they scammers and thieves. We know they swingers. We know they have sex orgies. We know it's diseases. We saw syphilis and HIV, AIDS, all of that stuff come out in the cards. And we know a lot of these people involved in this shit because there's a lot of folks in the communities that's out passing out this type of shit and has admitted it themselves. We get clues on what these hoes be up to, what they use, how many people involved. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Thank you. This is called Dirty Family Secrets, the inheritance thieves, the scammers, the doppelgangers, the manipulators, the insurance frauders, the people who fake people's deaths, the Tarotten bitches, the conscious community, the connections. This is how they all connected, the names. Pay attention to the names, pay attention to the states, pay attention to the information. There's a lot of clues coming out here because they done offed a lot of people. They done did a lot of people, whether it was defaming their character, whether it was bitches working magic like Holly and individuals like that, because I could show proof she was putting all kind of shit on me, even wrote my name on the casket. But what a lot of people don't pay attention to, I might as well head throw this whole fucking deck down. There's so much shit they done did. What a lot of people ain't paying attention to is that it's a lot of these men up here that's into wickedness and trying to do magic and all kind of bullshit as well. It's a lot of these men that hide their shit in these religions. Tangy Yanga, Black Sun, investing out of the blue, Sinetta, they all into demonic shit. Sinetta has been shown several times throwing up the pyramid and the all-seeing eye, all of this shit. Look at these niggas. They talk about this so-called Illuminati, but you motherfuckers is being exposed because the Illuminati just mean the enlightened ones, the motherfuckers who just don't know. But y'all so silly and so stupid that y'all getting exposed. You exposing yourself every time you open your mouth. Okay, let's see what these clues is, y'all. We got the living room, cause these motherfuckers be having meetings. A lot of them is in their living room and having meetings. But then we got the living room in the upright, and now the living room is in the reverse. Whatever they was plotting in these rooms or living room or whatever they thought they was gonna do, it's not happening. And then we got living room in the reverse again with evidence. So somebody must be done got killed or something that happened in the living room. And they thought they was gonna lie about it, but it's in the reverse, even the evidence, whatever they was trying to turn in the living room and that accident it didn't work. Then we got the dining room in the upright. So it could be a crime that happened in somebody's living room, or the evidence ain't in the living room, it's in the dining room. Because we got the dining room in the upright right behind each other twice. And that means a lot of these motherfuckers probably be poisoning people or doing shit. Let's continue. We got Professor Plum in the reverse. Everybody know who Professor Plum is, but we're gonna use this. And he may have been one of the individuals they was trying to either frame for some shit, or maybe he was involved in some shit. But either there ain't no evidence on him or he done backed out of this situation. Cause look, we got Candlestick that came out right in the reverse with Professor Plum. Maybe Professor Plum was a nigga like Yanga, or one of these niggas who was doing all this magic in living rooms and kitchens and all this old weird shit in the dining room and shit like that. But the candlestick, the magic done reversed back on them because look, the kitchen came out of reverse right behind the candlestick. Kitchen magic. Everything these niggas, like I said, there's a lot of men that's involved in doing spells and shit on women as well. They'll go to the other men who they know interested in women and talk about them. They'll go and tell lies and try to make it seem like you're in relationships with them that you're not in, just so they could join these real big groups. Like we looking at the billiard room in the upright, of what I get from that. This weak ass nigga wanted to be a part of some type of high elite groups or something. That's exact. And he went to the living room. He tried to do all type of shit. Wasn't no evidence in there. But the dining room, maybe something happened in the dining room. I don't know if it was a meeting. I don't know if it was this goddamn magic he was trying to do. But the kitchen and all of that shit is in the reverse. Coming after Professor Plum because he wanted to be involved in this group that don't want his ass. And then we got the revolver right here halfway. Somebody might be done shot at the nigga or tried to kill him. Or either this motherfucker was the one, like Kevin, who shot at me and tried to kill me. I also tried to do candle magic, kitchen magic, all this bullshit to be a part of this fake ass group, and it didn't work. The shit reversed back on his ass. Then we got Miss Peacock, because we know it's in the reverse, and we already know what this bitch is about. Got so many different men and shit. She in the reverse, just like this man, because it was a couple. It was a couple that was doing all of this shit. It could be my aunt and uncle together, or it could be this fake bitch Cosetta and Sweet Pea, or it could be Kevin and his hoes. I'm just saying it's so many people because the billiard room that came out right again. It is a lot of these motherfuckers that do this fake ass elite ass group. Then you got Colonial Mustard. I get from Colonial Mustard the pigs, the police.
And then I'm seeing gray hairs, a mustache. And we know it's some men that's involved in this shit got gray hairs and a mustache. Then we got Mr. Green. Cause this motherfucker right here coming out after this police shit. Green as hell, he got secrets. He don't want this shit to come out. And then there's more than one man that's involved too. Cause when you look at this shit, you have to look at the characters and the people that's playing out. And we done seen Professor Plum, Colonial Mustard, and Mr. Green. So we got a nigga who being green who fell for all the okie doke bullshit. But he can't even say nothing about what's happening because he know if he talk, it's gonna expose him. The fuck nigga who was over here thinking he was the professor who was doing all this magic and coming up with all these weak ass potions, that shit failed. He was a fake ass warlock. Then they went and got the pig involved trying to set motherfuckers up. And that shit didn't work either. And then we got Dr. Orchid. So now you got this doctor out here halfway because they write fake documents, telling lies on people, saying people, got diseases and shit like that. And I'm getting from this Dr. Orchid. This could be this Hater Patel bitch. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of shit that's going on. The Patel hotel, cartel, whatever the fuck they call themselves, they also involved in the hospitals and in the gas stations and shit like that as well. And then you got this rope out here in the upright because the bitch done hung herself. And this revolver in the upright now. These motherfuckers was trying to hang motherfuckers, get them caught up on shit, tried to shoot at motherfuckers. But all of this shit is reversing back to them. And then they could still be trying to do some shit to try to trap somebody to keep from getting their motherfucking inheritances and stuff. Let's remember we talking about inheritance deaths. We talking about these motherfuckers staging deaths. We talking about people who have actually, poisoned folks and did all type of shit to them. Some of these people have even met up with folks to give them diseases. HIV, all kind of shit, and made fake paperwork as well. So let's go. We got Miss Peacock in the reverse. And her ass been in the reverse. This was the bitch who got all these men involved in this shit. And now don't nobody want to fuck with her no more. She might even be behind some of these shootings and niggas getting hung. And then we got Miss Scarlet in the reverse. And these are blonde heads. Some of these folks can have short hair. Maybe wear their hair in a bob. Some of them could be light complected. Like I said, the men, gray hair. All these women. It was a
Can y'all hear me? Somebody called in. Somebody let me know if y'all can hear me. And let me know why I stopped off on. I think I stopped off on Professor Green in the reverse. Because he thought the person he was telling me lies to was Green. All these lies in the reverse. Miss Peacock, she's a socialite with 3 husbands who died mysteriously. What's on her mind? Marriage, murder, or both? Now, what I'm getting out of this as well, it is a lot of people that have actually been committing crimes. I hope y'all can hear me. Been, marrying for money and doing all kind of bullshit behind the scenes. So it's a lot of that going on as well. And she got 3 husbands, seriously, according to what the card is saying. And I'm thinking on her mind is money, murder, and marriage. I hope y'all can hear me, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna come back for a part 2 because I had some more stuff I want to get into. I might, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep this going as long as possible. Then we got the kitchen in the upright. So this bitch back over here trying to work this kitchen magic, but it ain't gonna work. The professor, the person who was helping her work the magic, he don't want nothing to do with it. He halfway getting the hell on away from the hoe. We got Miss Peacock because he know it's in the reverse. He know this bitch is about killing husbands and shit. She ain't in this elite group no more. This whole broke. That's why the billiard room is in reverse. Then you got Dr. Orchard out here in the upright because this bitch still over here staging documents, telling lies, keeping up shit, and backstabbing motherfuckers. And I also get from that Dr. Orchard and the professor, Dr. Orchard in the upright, because they still trying to do magic and shit. But Professor Plum in the reverse, he don't want nothing else to do with the shit. Dr. Orchard, she's a mysterious genius who will go to any length to protect her secrets. See, these motherfuckers, and it's in the reverse. She ain't so much of a genius. Mr. Green figured shit out. He in the upright because he don't want his business out. These motherfuckers be telling lies on folk. Professor Plum, he's a fearless archaeologist with a thrill. I'm sorry, a thirst for adventure and a sudden lack of funding. So this professor who doing all this magic, this Yanga and different individuals, they broke. That's why the billiard room in the reverse, they ain't got no goddamn money. And they done hung themselves. That's why the rope is in the upright because of all the bullshit that they have done. They hanging themselves. And then you got this Miss Scarlet bitch in the upright with evidence on her, this blonde head bitch. And then this knife is in the upright. Then we got the dining room in the upright with that kitchen magic. The police done turned against these motherfuckers. And the evidence that was given, it wasn't correct. Miss Scarlet, she's a stylish and charming and nothing but trouble. So these them pretty bitches in the upright. Stylish and charming, but nothing but fucking trouble. And then the last card that comes out is a magnifying glass. The crime. And it's like they got a magnifying glass and they looking at a picture with a question mark in it. Cause everything they told was a lie. The kitchen magic ain't working. This Miss Peacock with these 3 husbands in the reverse. All these motherfuckers that got exposed. The candlestick. Then you got this Miss Peacock, this Dr. Orchard in the upright that just came out with a candlestick in the upright because this bitch still over here trying to work magic on Mr. Green that don't want shit to do with her no more. He's studying her ass. A revolver with evidence. Evidence on Mr. Green. Maybe he the one. Might be finna whack her ass. I'm just saying, I don't know. Or maybe don't whack somebody with her. But it's some evidence on a revolver. Somebody let me know if y'all can hear me. I don't even know if it's mhm. And let's remember, it is over 100 people that's involved in this shit, y'all. So when I do my readings and they be long and there's a lot of names and stuff like that, you gotta understand that this stuff has been going on for years. I'm talking about years, and it's not just against me. So if you got one person, let's just say an inheritance, and they had $1 million trust fund, it's gonna take at least 100 people to get that $1 million, because you know you can't just go in there and withdraw $1 million all at once. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta, take heed to that type of shit. Hey, what's on your boo? I hope y'all can hear me. Sharp, jagged glass, and I keep seeing these knives come out. It's got something to do with these damn inheritance stuff. And then the card that I just pulled out, it's out my don't get grounded deck. And it was a card that fell out on the floor. And they're talking about glass and shit. And let's remember, people make shanks and shit. Or maybe somebody getting stabbed up now that's in this little group or something. I don't know. But let's remember, we was pulling the energy on the people who was around here. And we got Hellfire Club. Hellfire Club. So I don't know if that could be a motorcycle club. And they got little devils and shit on it. It could be basketball. Hellfire. Let's see what else I got. Mm-hmm. This looks like a weird ass little flower or something. Like a dragon or something out there. Let's see what else we got. We got Ahoy. This looks like a Navy hat, or maybe somebody might be on a boat, or somebody, might be involved in, the military. Or something to that nature. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We talking about inheritance, theft, insurance fraud, healthcare fraud, fake bills, fake insurance policies, all of that. We talking about all of that. And when one of y'all come back in here, let me know if y'all can hear me. It look like it's some little gold coins that's on this card. And I'm looking at a little box down here. It could be waffles. They look like waffles. Maybe somebody like waffles. Look like it could be a cereal box. Or maybe somebody has something in a box, in a cereal box, something, the gold or the money, the paperwork, something like that. Because that's what I'm getting from that picture. We got a guitar right here, but it's like red and black. Look like it's got some little designs on it, or stones or something on it. It looked like two horns, or two like demonic horns coming out of this guitar. And that's a lot of these people who are in the music industry who done sold their souls. And then we got castle buyers. And this looks like a little piece of wood or something, like a chip piece of wood. So maybe some got something to do with a castle. Buyers or something like that. Or somebody's group might have something to do with that. The color yellow is on here as well. And then we got a spider. And it's like it's in the middle of like some red. It's a black spider. Like it's in the middle of some red type of flowers or something like that. I don't know if it's some blood or somebody done got a spider bite, because that's what it looked like. It looked like it's, talking about spider bites or something like that. And then let me see. Now this looked like a wizard hat. It's got the 5-star on there. It's got 2 5 stars on there. It's purple and have like some little rhinestones or some little designs or something. And then it looks like it's got like snake arms. I mean, like a snake wrapped around the hat. So we already know a lot of these people into this Masonic shit. That's what I get from that. And then we got a heart with like snakes around the heart. So somebody might love bomb motherfuckers, be saying all type of shit, but they really a snake. They'll get your heart and say certain shit, but they really demonic. Star Court. Star Court. What I'm getting from that, somebody trying to be a star, they in court. They lying or manipulating and shit, but that shit catching up with them. They the star of the court, but they getting exposed for a bunch of bullshit. So Star Court, and then we got Hawkins, Power, and Light. Somebody might work for the electrical company, or somebody might be trying to, do something to somebody's power system or some shit like that. Cause I know I've been seeing motherfuckers been playing around my head and doing little shit late at night. And I don't know what made me take these cards out. And there's two of these wizard hats up here. So I don't know if it's a witch and a warlock or two motherfucking warlocks, two witches. But it's two hats that came out here. And then we got a badge. And it says Hawkins Police Chief, 380. So I don't know if a police chief is involved. Hawkins could be the last name. 380 could be a badge number or something like that that came out on this card. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. I was gonna get some more. Let me see how long I've been up here. I've been up here almost 2 hours on these bitches. I think I'm close it out right here. I'm gonna get a few traditional tarot cards just to see, dang, where they going with this. Just a few. Whatever fall out, I'm gonna shuffle like 3-4 times, and whatever comes out, let's see what's happening to this little group of people. All these names I called out. I'm doing the traditional tarot cards to see what's the outcome for these folks, and then I'm gonna close it out. What all they was involved in, or whatever messages need to come out of here. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. If you would like to support the channel, the Cash App is in the chat, and it's also at the bottom of the screen. I'm getting ready to close this out. If you're just coming in, it's about dirty family secrets. Like I said, the names. If you've been involved in any inheritance stuff, if you've been stalked or feel like somebody bothering you, just anything. If you feel like somebody died in your family and you don't know what happened, or you might have something to do with this situation, then, take down the names, take down the information, the places, the times, things like that, and compare the notes. It's time to connect the dots. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. I'm closing out with the traditional tarot cards to find out what's the end game. Let's see what the end game is. All right, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification buttons. And like I said, after this, I'm going to close it out. Y'all know it's Thug Life. The H.U.G give a little emphasis and fear from the environments is fucking everybody. No one don't give a fuck about them, so they give a fuck about us. Oh, it's a lot coming out. I didn't expect this to do this now. I'm just going to run through them, though. That death card keep trying to come out. And done popped up several times. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. We closing out with traditional tarot cards. This no group of people, what is their destiny, what they got going on. We already know they some thieves, some scammers and manipulators. We know that. Ooh. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button, y'all. Make sure y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. We closing out with some traditional tarot cards just to see what these folks' destiny is. It's a lot coming out. I'm just gonna run through them, give a little brief explanation, and we out. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. I might as well have laid the whole deck down. These motherfuckers evil as hell. I'm gonna take that death card out because it just keep falling. It just keep popping up. It just keep popping up. Like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Almost through, y'all. More dirty family secrets. Connect the dots. Some of these people victims, some on suspects, some on dead already, some on fake they deal. Somebody might be did insurance fraud. Somebody else might have been stealing, your money out your bank account. See, I mean, somebody else jamming, stalking and watching your phone. Somebody else, they wicked. Okay, let me get this card off the floor and we're gonna run straight through these. And then we're gonna close this out. All right, we got the fool in the upright. Somebody a damn fool. And we already know that. And then we have the Knight of Cups that's in the reverse. So I guess the Knight of Cups was a damn fool. And then we got the Four of Wands in the reverse. Now, what I get from these Four of Wands, it could have been four people that was involved, four fake ass magicians, four people who conspiring with each other. It could have been a sex orgy. It could have been four people they was sleeping with. The one might have been sleeping with four different ones or four different people. Just saying. But it's in the reverse because maybe these folk don't want to be bothered no more because they was after these Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is in the upright. And maybe somebody I get from that too, somebody might have been a sex worker. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles that's in the reverse because these motherfuckers is broke. You went from the Eight of Pentacles and now you ain't even an Ace of Pentacles. And then we got the sun halfway because these motherfuckers are working at moon magic and that sun god. All these motherfuckers that stabbed each other in the back. Look, the Eight of Pentacles was in the upright, but then you got eight swords that came out. The Eight of Swords came out because these eight motherfuckers at war. That magic and all that bullshit, they found out whoever they was following, the motherfucker was a fool because they didn't even have an Ace of Pentacles. And then we got Temperance because they mad because I'm exposing their asses. It's in the upright. And then you got the Empress in the reverse because that bitch was broke. She lied. Whoever put them on to this lick and did all this bullshit, they fucked up. They fucked up. Hey, Urban Alchemistic Boo. Girl, glad you able to enjoy the beach. Then we got the Death in the upright. The Empress. She was trying to cause death, or either she was trying to cause death to an Empress. But that shit wasn't working. The Death went back on these motherfuckers. Then you got this Ten of Cups. All these folks out here who took them dirty ass cups. But now you got the Six of Cups in the reverse. So at least six people done fell off. It's got to be four motherfuckers. The same thing we seen up here with the reversal of the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Four motherfuckers done separated themselves from this bullshit. Then there's strength in what I'm saying. Because the strength is in there upright. And look, it's going down, down, down. Now we got the Five of Pentacles. That's in the upright. Then you got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. See, it's at least four or five people that was involved in this shit. But they not, or either seven people done fell off and stopped listening to this damn fool who done told them this lie that they was gonna get this Ten of Pentacles in the upright. But then the Hangman in the reverse, because whoever they were trying to get the Ten of Pentacles from, the Hangman that went back to them. And then you got the goddamn, this is the Six of Swords that's in the reverse. But it looks like the seven of swords on my card because the person who in the casket laying on top of a sword, as if they got a secret, a way to be able to expose this fake ass magician that's in the upright. See, all this shit going back to these folk. The hangman, you can put the shit on who you want to put it on. All the swords, all your people done fell out with you. And then now you got the magician in the upright because motherfuckers still fucking with that kitchen magic, but you got the tools parts in the reverse. Cause these motherfuckers is fools and shit. They arguing back and forth with each other. This magic is reversing back to them, causing they ass to fail. Then you got the Hierophant in the reverse because now these hoes want to act like they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They wanted to act like they was in hiding and quiet and all of that shit. Cause and also when I get this in the reverse too. A lot of these people, because a lot of folks look at the Hierophant in one way, but I look at it as motherfuckers going crazy. Motherfuckers talking a lot and exposing themselves. Everything they tried to hide is out on the table. The hermit don't always mean just sitting in, you know, and then the tower looking the upright because that's what's happening. These motherfuckers in the tower. They don't went after too many people doing this dirty shit. Look, the chariot in the upright, right behind the tower. And then we got the Queen of Swords in the reverse because that whole thought she was going to do it to somebody else, but it's going right back to her. Her magic was weak, all of that shit. She was a fake ass magician. And then we got the damn Six of Pentacles in the upright, which is balance for the justice. It's finna be justice served. The Tower and the Chariot done came for all these motherfuckers. And then we got Judgment in the upright. Queen of Cups in the upright. And what I get from this Queen of Cups is either somebody who is exposing these motherfuckers or this whole thought she was the Queen of Cups. But you got the Chariot, Judgment, and Tower that came out right behind each other. This whole entire group for following this goddamn fool up here and this fake ass magician, this is exactly what's happening to their asses. The scales will be balanced. And then you got the Knight of Swords, because whoever they were trying to send ain't fucking with them in the reverse. You got the goddamn four swords in the reverse. All these fake ass hitmen and magicians and shit. This bitch wasn't even she. Now we got a page of cups out here. She thought she was the queen of cups. We done got down to the page of cups because the bitch broke as hell and ain't got nothing going on. Now you got the eight of wands in reverse because don't nobody want to fuck with her no more. That mean all her fake ass magicians, all the magic, all the spine and shit they were doing, all the sex orgies they were doing. That shit back going right back to her. And then look at this shit, the ace of swords is in the upright. And what I get from that, because this bitch standing, is one motherfucker by themselves. It's one motherfucker by themselves, or either whoever they went after done chop their motherfucking heads off, but then we get the page of wands right here. This motherfucker act like they were the ace of swords. They were gonna get some shit done, but this bitch is not even halfway a page of wands. That's why the page of wands halfway. And then you got this damn four of pentacles in the reverse. You got the three of cups in the upright because they made a side deal. Somebody that separated from this group. It's three motherfuckers still left up here trying to do this fuck shit because we just had the four of pentacles in the reverse. So either they done, shitted on somebody and then pay these folks, or somebody that got out the little group. Because for the four of pentacles to be in the reverse and the three of cups to come out in the upright right behind it, that means it's three people that's still in this fake ass contract. And then we got the King of Swords that came out in the upright. Maybe the King of Swords is the one that done separated from these motherfuckers. And there's these three peasants right here. And could be because the King of Wands is also in the reverse. This bitch maybe thought she was going to come up and keep this man or whatever. And, he was going to be the King of Wands and vice versa. But the king, he turned into the King of Swords. He figured this hoe out. It was a foursome. And then you got the Page of Swords. Look at this shit. King of Wands in the reverse, King of Swords, and then now the nigga just a Page of Swords. Because maybe this couple or these motherfuckers thought that they were going to get away with doing some shit and then thought he was the Ace of Wands, in the reverse. He couldn't fuck nothing. He couldn't trap nobody. He couldn't manipulate nothing. It could very well be this woman. And then we got the Nine of Swords in the upright. Everybody going back at them. They mad about the shit. They done got them in. Now you got the Seven of Cups in the reverse. You got the World in the reverse. Because these two lovers, look at this shit in the upright, was trying to get this shit, but now justice being served in the upright. And then we got the High Priestess in the upright because it's a lot of high priestesses out here getting on these hoes' ass. Look at this shit though. You wanted the world, these two lovers that's in the upright, but the world is in reverse. Then justice is right here for the high priestess. So what I'm getting from this, it was a couple that was coming after me and coming after several individuals that they was stealing from. And that shit done got exposed. High priestess. This bitch could have even thought she was a high priestess at this couple. Or it's a high priestess that's on her motherfucking ass and getting rid of their ass. And look at this shit, the moon in the upright, because they were worshiping this moon magic. Three different people, there's three different motherfuckers. That's why the three of wands is in the upright. So it's still these three motherfuckers down here with this three of cups that's in the upright with these lovers. So this is what I'm getting. It might be a high priestess that they think is capable of working this magic or getting this shit done that's working with these lovers. This lovers over here. And y'all get into all of the Now look at this shit. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't had no type of technical difficulties or nothing with my page in a while. And it's just always something. Now all of a sudden I'm glitching. Y'all hoes is crazy. That's because they don't think it's nobody working no fake ass magic. Y'all like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. These motherfuckers be hacking your device, and when truth and shit coming out, they try to block all your information. See what I'm saying? They try to block all your information. Be careful with this shit. If you would like to support the channel, the Cash App information is in the chat and it's at the bottom of the screen. Hey, my sis, why turn your boo? My brother Trust. Sorry, I'm just getting to the comments, y'all. And I ain't got but 3 cards left that I'm gonna call out. I ain't got but 3 more cards. Yep, they can't manifest nothing. Exactly. Let me put this up right here. The bitch broke. And that's what they be doing, recruiting people, your enemies and shit. Cause they done did a lot of that to me. Man, they done talked to so many people and got folk to stop supporting me and shit. Taking me through bullshit. It's like dirty as fuck. I seen a bitch over there talking and shit the other day. Trying to downgrade people pages and stuff. These hoes be doing everything. Cause they trying to make people look like they lying. Because people is exposing them for the thefts. People exposing them for the shit that they doing. Let's get to these last 3 cards. We had the Queen of Wands in the reverse because this bitch ain't got nothing going on. Look at this shit, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. She thought she was gonna use her sex magic and shit. Oh, and look, the devil. Look. Oh, I'm finna hurry up and get this out. Y'all let me know y'all can hear me. So the Queen of Wands came out in the reverse right after the Lovers and all of this shit. Let's go back. The moon magic and all of this shit. The devil, the high priestess. The Queen of Wands, because she was having sex, she was using sex or her looks, and there's a lot of them doing that. And some of these men can be queens of wands too. Now, let's remember, it's some men out here that want to be queens because they got LGBTQ plus A whatever. I can't remember all that. We can call them the alphabets. They got all the alphabets over there involved. And look at this shit, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, because this bitch is the devil. She thought this shit she was gonna do was gonna help her get to this money. The Lovers. Oh, look at this shit, how it just fell out. Then you already had the Three of Cups because the hoe was over here tricking off and fucking with the King of Swords and the King of Wands. Y'all seen that? Both of them was in the reverse, I think. Let me go back. Now the King of Swords was in the upright because I guess he figured some shit out. And then he didn't want to fuck her no more, so the King of Wands came out in reverse. We done seen the devil, death today bullshit, but for justice, the chariot, and what else came out right behind each other? Mm-mm. Judgment. Judgment, the chariot, and the tower. That I'm talking about. Then we got the death card out here. Then we got the death card out this bitch. And the devil. That's too much wickedness. Look at this shit. Then the magician. The death card fell out in the upright. The world is in reverse. Boy, look, y'all. Let me tell you something. Look at this shit. Hell yeah, they be shadow banning. That's what they be doing to my page. I ain't gonna tell you no lie, honey. I don't get mad though, but they block views. And somebody, they making cash outs and taking cash outs for people. And then you know what's crazy about this shit? They talk about it. They get on their platform and they talk about the shit that they doing. And they think motherfuckers don't be paying no attention. It's a whole lot of shit going on. And there's a lot of them right around me. They doing all type of shit to your weed. They come around you and try to cause chaos. They be around your house and your doors at night. These bitches will move in the same place. I done seen 3 or 4 people that I know for a fact that was staying other places I was staying. And they don't move right over here about me. And then they so dumb. The people who be gang stalking or doing shit, they'll all eventually show themselves and be around each other. I caught a group, it was like 8 or 9 of these hoes. Excuse me, y'all. That be around these bitches and all of this bullshit. Y'all know I don't do that shit. I was trying to, you know, I couldn't get to my mute button fast enough, y'all. I had some more cards I'm gonna pull, but I think I don't went in enough on these hoes to be honest. 2 hours, cause I really wanted to get them names and shit out there. That was the main thing I wanted to do. Get all them names and shit out, and give people time to go and look at the information that was given. Check all the stuff, all that dates, times, addresses, or whatever. I'm gonna start doing it like that because it's a lot easier for people to kind of follow what's going on. And it is a lot of these people that's involved. I just ain't got tired of the shit. You know what I'm saying? For real. And the people, it's a lot of people that, like they said, the people who really deserve to be, you know, recognized as true seers and psychics and stuff like that, they whole life is on the line because it is so many people out here defaming their characters, coming at them, telling lies. And then I just keep telling people, I want y'all to look at some of these folks. If you got people out here who breaking up homes or go sleep with your husband, do all type of shit like that. How can you be taking any type of spiritual advice from them type of people? How can you be taking advice from bitches who clearly came to seek, kill, and destroy everything that you stand for? I just ain't never understood that. And you got a lot of these women that's up here that has befriended exes. You know what I'm saying? They'll get with the ex-girlfriend and shit to try to go after the new woman. And I mean, y'all motherfuckers is weak. It's just showing that you don't have any standards when it comes to how you will move just to get a man. And then you coming at people like me that's not even dating. I'm not even in a relationship. I'm not even looking to sleep with anybody. And you will still be coming out here trying to come at people who ain't thinking on the levels of what y'all thinking on. Y'all are whores. Okay? And y'all use Tarriet and a whole lot of other shit to cover it up with Tarot. Cause them hoes ain't doing Tarriet over there. Remember, they do Tarot. Just saying, and it's actually Taroshi or something like that. So just to give a idea of what you're dealing with. You can't blame somebody. You can't get mad if you choose to take advice from idiots. Just like the brother said last night, it's great people up here on YouTube, but we can't get the type of I'm gonna just say love and real understanding when you got frauds coming out here. And I ain't never seen such because there's so many people up here that gravitate to the frauds and don't fuck with the real. People got to start questioning themselves and who they comforting themselves with. When real people like me and other individuals up here who telling the truth, who stand on business when it comes to certain shit, y'all don't support them folk. You gonna talk about them with the haters like Sinetta. You gonna sit on platforms with rapists and pedophiles and molesters and all of this type of shit, and then have the nerve to try to spew narratives about people who out here trying to do the right thing when it comes to the community and shit like that. Anybody who send donations, I appreciate it. I ain't been up here asking for no donations in a while. I've been kind of, okay behind the scenes. I got some other stuff going on. Need a little food and, some little stuff like that. But as far as my rent and all of that stuff, I have been okay. Been trying to keep everything balanced and stuff like that. I've been needing like little breeze cards and shit. You know, just little stuff. So I just let everybody know, I really appreciate everything. I've been just kind of being able to maintain. Like I said, I got a show I want to do about these hotels and shit though, because it's a lot of undermining shit that has been going on behind the scenes as well that I found out about. One of the hotels around me, actually a couple of them, have been sex trafficking children. Yeah, and it's all up on the internet. So I want to make sure that I cover that as well, just because I'm out here going through it at homeless and taking myself through these issues. It's okay because the inheritance stuff and all of this stuff it's got to be exposed. And I just want to talk to everybody who going through this. Don't give up. Don't give up. I done found some great people. I done found some great people like my sister Watanya. Love me for all the new people come over here, Urban Alchemist. I have gotten love and support from people I never thought that I would. If more of us speak out about what's happening and come together, you know what I'm saying? Then we'll be okay. One voice, yeah, we can speak out about it, but when you got more than one voice, yeah, my inheritance was stolen too. You know what? Come to think about it, I just don't remember. You know, I can't figure out how my mom and dad got killed. Or and the more people that come together and expose this shit, the more people will get justice. We can't be talking about we want no justice, right? And then ain't nobody trying to fight for it, and then don't even support the people when they crying out for help. I've seen more people on these social media platforms, right? As well as in the music industry and all that, because I want to get back on that. There's a lot of these damn, celebrities and shit that I know them personally, and they full of shit down here in Atlanta. It's a lot of them stealing inheritances and shit, like the Whitehead and McFadden contract. I just can't understand how the fuck that nigga Future got a hold of something with Whitehead and McFadden. It's certain things that people have to question, and you can't be afraid to do so. If you're scared to fight for what's right, then you just need to get your ass out the way and let people who not go ahead and do it. These motherfuckers got contracts and these people blew up and got all of these type of motherfucking images and positions and places that nobody ever questioned. So I just want to let everybody know that. So yeah, people been asking me if you wanna, donate. All I need is like food and little stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as my rent and stuff, I've been okay with that because I got something going on. So to get me some little food to stock up, some personal things like that, I could work on that while I got my rent paid. So whatever donations I get, that is what it's gonna go towards. And I have been looking for a school bus or a van. If you got somebody who got a school bus or van, because it's hard to get those down here. Dealing with the school board, they try to give them to people who is actually you know what I'm trying to say, who's working with children and things like that when it comes to they kind of recycle them is what I'm saying through the schools. They recycle them through the schools, so it's kind of hard for us to get them. I don't care if it's not working or whatever. I don't mind putting in the hard work. I've been seeing school buses and I've been trying to, but some of them are expensive. The cheapest one I found is like $5,000. And I'm not even asking anyone to, get me to $5,000 to be trying to get a bus, but that's just my plan. I want to continue, with what I want to do and stabilize myself with housing and things like that. So anything that can, help me towards those type of things. Maybe if you know somebody who got a school bus or an old van and they don't want it, or they want to, sell it for a reasonable price, I'm willing to, work with somebody. I'm gonna make sure I start putting out my email. Trust, I'm gonna hit you up this evening so we can go ahead and set up that other show. I'm gonna go ahead and check my show because I had a little camera slip last night, and the only reason I put the show up because I just wanted to make sure it wasn't nothing showing, in my videos that would get me flagged. I had a little tank top, stuff like that last night, so I just want to make absolutely sure that it didn't catch nothing that was gonna get me flagged, and then I'm gonna put that video back up. I'm definitely gonna be back up here. That other show that I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna come back up here in a few minutes. It's gonna be around 11:30, 12 o'clock. Yeah, I know a couple of them over there too, honey. That's why I say I don't know how they can sit up here and try to portray to be real and doing certain stuff when people like us know exactly who they are. See, how you think you gonna do that when we know who you are? Especially if you family members or associates or people that we done found out that's big. I mean, come on, how you gonna think you gonna come up here and pull some goddamn cards, talking that shit? Let's get that shit together, okay? Thank you, boo. That's all I'm saying. These motherfuckers is crazy as hell. Yeah, to rolls or hoes. Now y'all know what it is. We've been up here for a minute, and I gotta go set up my other show. I wasn't expecting to stay up here this long on these bitches. I'm gonna be back up here no later than 12. I gotta go try to get some food and a few things. You feel what I'm saying? And then I'll be back up here because I'm not gonna stop doing my series on the House of Cons either. I try to do those shows a little late because I know a lot of people work. A lot of people that I deal with, they got lives and shit every day. Why, Tanya, wherever you at, my sister, glad to see you over here. My girl love me, fro. I know all my people been behind the scenes handling business because that's what people do who got lives. So y'all, I'll be back up here in a little while. Urban Alchemistic, I hope you enjoyed your trip, boo. Get you some rest. I appreciate all of the support and everybody who even just come over here and view my channel. Y'all know we building one nation, always about the people. Again, fuck them 26 rules of thug life. Build an economic system that works for you and your family. Make sure everybody, is on the same page. Power to all of the oppressed people. And I'll see you guys when I get back up here this evening. I love all of y'all.